English here at Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, and I am reading at the University Bookstore on the campus at SIU, Edwardsville. I will be reading from The Amazing Bone by William Steig. It was a brilliant day, and instead of going straight home from school, Pearl dawdled. She watched the grown-ups in town at their grown-up work, things she might someday be doing. She saw the street cleaners sweeping the streets, and she looked in at the bakery on Parsnip Lane and saw the bakers taking hot loaves of pumpernickel out of the oven and powdering crullers with sugar dust. On Cobble Road, she stopped at Maltby's barn and stood gawking as the old gaffers pitched their ringing horseshoes and spat tobacco juice. Later, she sat on the ground in the forest between school and home, and spring was so bright and beautiful, the warm air touched her so tenderly, she could almost feel herself changing into a flower. Her light dress felt like petals. "I love everything," she heard herself say. "So do I," a voice answered. Pearl straightened up and looked around. No one was there. "Where are you?" she asked. "Look down," came the answer. Pearl looked down. "I'm the bone in the violets near the tree by the rock on your right." Pearl stared at a small bone. "You talk?" she murmured. "In any language," said the bone. "Habla español? Rusemisch po polsku? Sprechen Sie Deutsch?" "And I can imitate any sound there is." The bone made the sounds of a trumpet calling soldiers to arms. Then it sounded like wind blowing, then like pattering rain. Then it snored, then sneezed. Pearl couldn't believe what she was hearing. "You're a bone," she said. "How come you can sneeze?" "I don't know," the bone replied. "I didn't make the world." "May I take you home with me, wonderful bone?" Pearl asked. "You certainly may," said the bone. "I've been alone a long time. A year ago, come August, I fell out of a witch's basket. I could have yelled after her as she walked on, but I didn't want to be her bone any longer. She ate snails cooked in garlic at every meal and was always complaining about her rheumatism and asking noisy questions. I'd be happier with someone young and lively like you." Pearl picked the bone up and gently put it in her purse. She left the purse open so they could continue their talk and started home, forgetting her school books on the grass. She was eager to show this bone to her parents, and she could guess what would happen when she did. She would tell about the talking bone. Her mother would say, "You're only imagining it." Her father would agree, and then the bone would flabbergast them both by talking.